So you want to test out your trading skills by taking a prop firm challenge, maybe make a little extra money on the side. But the problem is you never took a prop firm challenge before, you never bought one, you don't really know what it looks like. Well, I'm gonna go through the whole process of what I do when I'm buying a prop firm challenge to save you the headache of figuring it out yourself, okay? Before we hit this video, please click the subscribe button because we are gonna be posting the best prop firm content and trading content on the internet. All right, much love. So the first thing you wanna do is go to propfirmmatch.com. I highly recommend trading with prop firms on Prop Firm Match because they do a full screening process with documentation, talking to the owners before they list any prop firms on their site. So it minimizes the chances that you're going to get scammed by one of these fraudulent prop firms floating around there, right? It's not bulletproof, but it does really help. Okay, so I trade Forex two-step challenges, but you can search prop firms by anything. You can do futures, cryptos, whatever you like. Okay, so Forex 100K two-step, I'm going to scroll down and then I can search by price here. We can see what the cheapest ones are, usually the ones having the best promotions. Quant Teckle I'm not going to do because they just migrated. Blue Guardian I won't do because I'm shadow banned from buying challenges from too many payouts. Bright Funded, I have one active running already. My Funded FX, same thing, shadow banned. So I'm going to go with Maven because they're very reasonably priced here. And the first thing we want to do is this little drop down menu here. Okay, so drop that down, just looking for the trailing, the drawdown type. All right, the only thing we want to avoid is trailing drawdown. So balance equity is exactly what we're looking for. We scroll down a little more here, we can kind of see their news trading conditions. That's kind of important. And the other one we're looking for is what trading platforms they use. So they use CTrader and MatchTrade. MatchTrade is super easy to use. So, you know, if you're a beginner trading prop firm challenges, MatchTrade, that's the perfect one to go with. Okay, so once we like that, the next thing we want to do is we want to I'm just going to open up a new tab, prop firm match. Okay, and we want to go to prop firm rules. Okay, and if we type in Maven trading, guys, this is exactly what you should be doing every time before you purchase a prop firm, is going through the rules. Taking more than 50% of your trade in 1 minute holding time is not allowed. Okay, so that's just like high volume trades, high lot size trades. And then opening 5 position in a losing trade, that would be considered martingale, right? Very easy rules for Maven, so that's why I like them as well. They kind of let you trade the way you want to trade. Not all prop firms do that, believe it or not. So if we like that, the next thing we want to do, go over to Trustpilot real quick, just real quick. Go to Trustpilot, type in Maven trading, and just, you don't even need to get too much into it. Just go to most recent and just look at the first page. If the first page is a bunch of 1-stars saying scam, don't pay out, frauds, yeah, that prop firm is going down fast. Just avoid them at all costs. Maven looks super solid, and I know Maven's super solid, so I'm happy on that front. So what we want to do once we looked at all that, we want to click on this little checkout thing. And if you don't have an account on Prop Firm Match, you just have to make one real quick. It's super easy. Click on, they have no available promos for this challenge, but that's fine because they're super cheap anyway. And this, once you click on that, it'll lead you to the Maven Trading website homepage. Okay, so we scroll down here, and now you can see this is where you start to build the challenge that you want to take. So we have anywhere from a 2K challenge to a 100K challenge. So depending on what size of an account you're looking for, right? So the more capital you're going for, the more expensive it's going to be. And as you can see here, they have a 1-step and they have a 2-step. Now, I never do 1-step because 1-step has trailing drawdown, and it's more for traders looking for quick gains, but nothing sustainable, right? 2-step's better if you're looking to build a portfolio long-term of funded accounts with reasonable withdrawals over a long period of time. So I always go for 2-step just because of the sustainability. So 100K 2-step, and we can look down here. We have CTrader and Maven Trading. I'm going to go with, CTrader and MatchTrade. I'm going to go with MatchTrade because that's the platform that I prefer. And they tell you your profit target, your drawdown, your daily drawdown. We already know it's static, right? And they have a few other pieces of information like payout frequency and all that stuff. Okay, so once we look at all of that, become familiar with it, then you can click on Buy Now. Okay, this will lead us to the checkout page. Now, you want to fill in your information, your first name, last name, email address, your address. Guys, listen, it's super, super important. I can't express this enough. So many people get denied payouts because of this. your personal information, it has to match your ID, because when you reach payout, there's a third party called KYC that you have to confirm your identity, okay? And your identity has to match your address, okay? So you have to have a physical address and it has to match your IP, right? So just don't do anything weird, right? Don't use your cousin's information or blah, 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 okay? Everything has to be under your name. It's just so important. That's like the number one way people lose payouts, is like they got their uncle to buy the challenge for them or something, right? And the other thing we can do here, once you put in all that information, the other thing we can do here is just for every prop firm, there's usually 2 different payment options: credit card or digital currency, okay? Now, sometimes with prop firms, the credit cards won't work no matter what you do. You can even call them and they try to unblock it, but like MasterCard or Visa, they just won't let you do the payment. So it's always nice to have a crypto wallet with some Bitcoin in it as a backup to pay for your challenges, right? I've paid with Maven challenges using crypto many times because I've had issues with my credit card being declined. Okay, so after you do all that, you put in your information, you can click complete purchase, and as soon as you complete the purchase, you will get an email with your account login credentials, okay? Login details, right? You click on that and it will give you a link to your dashboard, your Maven trading dashboard. And when you click on that, it will look like this, right? This is my chickens trading challenge. And it's super easy to use, guys. You can take trades on it. I'll just give you a quick rundown. Let's say you want to trade USD, JPY. You click on the new order and it pulls up these bars. You click on stop loss, take profit, and you can drag these around to wherever you want, right? And then your lot size is here. So let's go 4 lots. Now you can see if I drag it down here, my take profit would be 2. And then let's say I want to risk 1% on the trade. Boom, I can sell it just like that, right? It's that easy to use. And then if you want to do like a pending order, you can do the same thing, right? You can put the price down here, and as soon as price hits that pending price, it will enter the trade. Super easy to use, guys. Great for beginners. Great if you've never done a challenge before. The conclusion is look through the FAQ, read all the rules, check out prop firm match, make sure you read the rules there, and just understand what their terms and conditions are, because so many traders, they will get denied payouts because they missed some kind of rule, okay? Either with news, the max risk per trade allowed, and a bunch of other rules that you wouldn't even believe sometimes. So I know Maven's super chill, but not all prop firms are. So yeah, very important to check that out. Okay. Anyway, if that helps,